It should work better if I turn the microphone towards my mouth. Alright people, welcome back. This is going to be part 7, if I'm not mistaken, of our blind playthrough of Detective Pikachu for the Nintendo 3DS. There we go. Alright, excuse me. Well, this could be the finale today. I'm not quite sure that it will be, but it may be. Which is to say, I would not be surprised if it was. Rudy. Georgia. Hi. Again. We were interested with the safekeeping of the mask. We must find it. I'm more worried about the ticket than the mask. What on earth is going on? I was busy steering the ship when the incident happened. Nosepass suddenly started raising a fuss, so I went in to check on it. And that's when I found out its contents were missing. The only ones in the room were you and Nosepass, correct? Maybe Nosepass inhaled the tickets? They're up his nose. So the mask, the ticket, and the notes all disappeared, huh? How you... Hi, good. I think. So the mask, the ticket, and the notes all disappeared, huh? There were a few people who came and went before the incident. Of course, there was you and then 2 members of the crew. People who entered and exited. About the crew. No, not this one. I already asked this one. Yes, there were 2 crew members. One was in charge of steering the ship until I arrived. The other came to make a regular report and left as soon as he was done. Where are those 2 now? They're probably hanging around the lounge. Got it, thank you very much. I guess we should see what they have to say, huh? Good. Good. Okay. Keep on gooding then. Keep gooding the same way, Georgia. No sign of the ticket or note, whoever it is. English, 10 out of 10 right now. Near Keith unless we solve the case, blah 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 blah. Nose, boss. Nose? The mask you really liked has disappeared. Well, sorry to hear that. No spa. Nos. So you were staring at the mask the whole time, and then what happened? No spa. I'm not well mentally. What else is new? The ship changed direction and the mask moved to where you couldn't see it for an instant. Things moved back to their original position quickly, but the mask was gone. Not because I'm depressed, I just live in the UK. Yeah. Great Britain used to be great, and now it's just Britain. Things moved back to their original position quickly, but the mask was gone. It moved only for an instant. What could have happened? Nos. Some cold water splashed onto your head when the mask was out of your view. Water? Doesn't seem like there would be a leak anywhere here. Where did the water come from? No spa. You don't know? Oh, I get it. You can't look up, can you? Okay, we're good. What am I supposed to do then?
Hey, what's this? Mythical coffee. Did you see this? I'll bet it's good. I'll bet it's really good.
Pikachu's going a bit derpy. What is it? Do you have a moment? I'd like to ask you about how things seemed on the bridge. But why ask me? Well, the captain told us he had gone onto the bridge, so... I see. I did indeed go to the bridge earlier. Something happened. Yes, I'm sorry to say. This makes me sad. We prided ourselves on offering a safe, secure cruise. Don't worry, we'll capture the culprit in no time. Please, if there's anything I can do to help, just ask. You were slacking off. Back the luxury cruise ship. You would have been in heaven at work today, Georgia. Because there were vapes. Lots of vapes. Lots and lots and lots and lots of vapes. Let me think. About 30 per box. About 20 bucks per pallet. About 304 pallets per airway bill, and there were 5. That's 20 times 20... 400 times 60... 24,000 vapes? No, I didn't get some, no. There may be some fraud involved. The value that they declare so that the taxes can be calculated on them are probably not right. They were trying to pass them for a lot lower than what they were actually in price to avoid paying taxes. That won't do. I'm in charge of maintenance as well as steering the ship. What sort of husband didn't get me a vape? I knew you'd say that. What sort of husband? I'm in charge of maintenance as well as steering the ship. They were going to Germany and Spain, if I'm not mistaken. Those sound like important duties. I admit I do get nervous sometimes, but it's very rewarding. I think some of them were disposable ones too. I was on the bridge steering the ship, but I went on break because the captain arrived and took over. Did you notice anything odd happen while you were on the bridge? I shall mention the not-so-fun D word. Ahem. Over a vape... You could simply stop smoking, and that wouldn't be a problem anymore. Nothing on the bridge. No, the only thing out of the ordinary today happened while I was taking a break in the lounge. When the Pokemon next to me spilled its juice, that's about it, really. About the mask. Oh yes, I do remember seeing the mask. I was told not to touch it. It must have been very valuable. It doesn't look like it is, does it? It was placed in front of Nosepass. Actually, Nosepass seemed to really like the mask. It was staring at it constantly. You can simply shut up before I make you. Okay. Maybe Nosepass thinks the mask is a Pokemon similar to itself. Brill? Excuse me, could we talk to you for a moment? What can I do for you? The captain told us you were at the bridge today. Do you think you could tell us a little bit about that time? Did something happen on the bridge? I'll be happy to tell you what I know. I went to the bridge to deliver my periodic report. I didn't have much to report on, so once I was done, I left the room. Did you notice anything unusual? Well, I did see Nosepass had a mask in front of it, but nothing besides. Oh, it wasn't in the room, but there was a strange thing I noticed. What was this strange thing? When I stepped out into the hallway after delivering my report, I noticed it was wet. And that's unusual? Yes, it is. It was the top floor, so we don't get any waves or anything. It could be the captain spilled a drink, I guess. That is odd. Thank you very much for your time. The floor was wet, huh? That does seem strange. I wonder if I can make something else wet. Oh, speaking of the bridge, while I was on the deck, one of our passengers wanted to know when my next trip up to the bridge would be. What was this person like? It was the famous chef Gino. He made a point to double check the time, even after I had told him. He made it seem like it was something very important.
Frill?
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 There's something odd about the way they speak.
Tim!
Tim! That crew member's testimony was really interesting. Sounds like Gino was really interested in finding out exactly when the crew member was going to the bridge. So you suspect Gino, Pikachu? I don't think that testimony is enough to say he's a suspect. You're right, if the testimony was all we had, but Gino... You're right, if the testimony was all we had. But Gino also has a motive for wanting the contents of the suitcase. The suitcase had the ticket for the auction, and there was something in the auction lineup that Gino would probably want, remember? R. Why would Gino want R? Think back to what Gino told us. Oh, okay. That's recipe book. Gino told us he was trying to recreate the recipes of the Henry brothers. If the recipe book is real, he's got every reason to want it. So Gino stole the suitcase because he wanted the ticket, but how did he know the ticket would be in that bag? I think it's more likely that the suitcase is actually Gino's. This theft could just be his reclaiming the contents of his own bag. We should find out what Gino is up to. Let's ask Emilia and Graham first. Where are they? Ah, there they are. Well, the interview with the captain is next. About Gino. He was here for a while, but he headed out, saying he was going to the deck. Gino loves to go to the second floor of the deck when he needs to think. I should go find him, though. He wanted to sit in on the interview with the captain. Let's head to the deck to look for Gino.
What's up?
What's up? Gino? Sorry, I don't know much. I was doing my own research elsewhere. I'm sorry, I can't be more help. Okay. I keep wanting to go to the right, but that's not actually where I'm supposed to be going. It's because this hallway is facing right when you enter it. Oh, hello, Tim. Thank you so much for helping me out earlier. Hey, yeah, RNG! How's it going? Just got home from work? Please don't mention it. I just hope they find your suitcase soon. Are you on your way to somewhere? Oh, no. We're heading back to our room. Miss Snubble, okay? It's shaking all over. I see you need some rescuing. How's it going? Rescuing? From what? Are you sure it's not just still scared of you, Pikachu? Oh, is he worried about Snubble? You see, my darling here accidentally spilled its juice when we were at the lounge. It's been shaking like that ever since. I think it may have given itself a scare. So Snubble is the Pokemon that the crew member was talking about. From me? Hehehe. If you think I need rescuing from sex orgies, yeah, please, send the rescue team. Not sure I want to be rescued, though. Still, you spilled your juice. You're clumsier than I thought. Snub. You didn't spill the juice. It was someone else's fault. What are you talking about? Snub. No! You say something invisible drank the juice. You saw it disappear right in front of you. God, no! What do you mean, God, no? So you got surprised and growled at it, at which point the cup fell over. At the same time, what looked like a Pokemon appeared for an instant and said, "My juice!" Huh. And it bumped into you when it made a run for it. Snub. It was wet and cold? Water again, huh? Interesting testimony. The drink vanished.
Hey, Tim! Tim!
Snubble's testimony was interesting, wasn't it? I wonder which Pokemon it is that it saw. It's definitely worth looking into. First, let's check with Gino. To the deck.
Fruit?
No, thank you. I know something that's wet and warm. Can I have it? I mean, that's the important question, right? Later, perhaps, if you behave. As someone in Harry Potter would say. If you behave, yeah. I'll be a good boy! I could be a minor. I need an adult for this kind of stuff. RNG just came home from work. He's not a minor. Excuse me, my nose is stuffy. Spent too much time with me, you knew what I was gonna say as I said it. Child labor, Rudy. Child labor. Always a possibility. In the USA. Hello, USA. And what is this? That's cheese. And what is this? That's also cheese. Oh, and what is this? That is also cheese, sir. Oh. That's Gino.
What is it?
Oh, hello there, Tim. What's up? About the mask. Apparently that mask has been stolen. It seems rather brash for someone to steal a stolen item. And who's the culprit? That's why Rudy knocked me up so Rudy can make the child do the chores of the house without paying him. Hey! I was the one doing that when I was little. I don't want to inflict that on a kid. Although I would want to teach my kid from very early on how to do certain things on his own. Not make them do it all the time, but get them to know how to do some basic things so that they can handle themselves by themselves and not depend on others when they grow up. Seems rather brash for someone to steal a stolen item, and who's the culprit? I'm still investigating that. You are? Oh, that's right. You're a detective, aren't you? Mr. Graham mentioned that to me. About Gino's alibi. How have you been spending today, Gino? I've just been relaxing on the deck since I left the lounge. Although one of the Pokemon at the pool decided to play a prank and splash me with water, so I came up to the second floor to dry off. Oh, that must have been a hassle. Well, yes, but it was a great way to get some time to think. I assume you were thinking about recipes. That's right, the Henry Brothers recipes to be precise. I've almost got it. If I succeed in recreating them, it will gain the attention of every gourmet in the world. About the Henry Brothers recipe book. I've heard there's a book with all of their recipes in it. You mean the Henry Brothers recipe book? If it existed, I wouldn't be going through all this trouble. The recipes are all lost, and it's said that no one will ever be able to taste the Henry Brothers cuisine again. That's why recreating their recipes is so meaningful. Oh, by the way, Lewis is respecting you. He's staying away from Beatrice and went for the woman you hated. Okay. Because Beatrice is mine, I guess. That's good. That's good. I like that. Which one? The one with the grease balls? Or, the one... that was, from a rich family or something. I forgot their names now, because they didn't matter to me. The way that my Beatrice did. The preppy one? Ah, gosh, I didn't like her. Yeah, the one that has you get rid of all the people in line in front of her at the theater or something. This is becoming more and more like an interrogation. Do you think I'm the culprit? Oh, no, it's not that. Just so we're clear, I was on the deck ever since I left the lounge. You can ask around downstairs if you'd like. I'm sure someone saw me get doused at the pool. He said I'm surprised Rudy didn't like her because she's just like you.
Hey, Tim! Tim!
Hey, Tim! I'm suspicious of Gino, but it seems like he hasn't been to the bridge. We should gather some testimony about Gino. Maybe the Pokemon at the pool know something. I don't remember you forcing me to do stuff for you. One time I was in line in the cafe and made everyone move for me because I didn't want to wait in line. Okay. Well, you didn't ask me to do that. Gino? Is it the Brion, maybe, that I have to talk to? Brion? About Gino. Brio! Wait, one of your balloons popped and splashed a person with water when you were playing with Lapras? What exactly happened? Brio! The balloon was empty, but when it popped, a Pokemon suddenly appeared from inside, and the person got splashed when that Pokemon fell into the pool? So wait, there was a Pokemon in an empty balloon? How is that possible? Brio!
Huh? Ugh.
Pikachu! It was a long line, okay? I wanted my burger. That surprised me. Okay, I understand now. Brio! Right now, you obviously saw me in the balloon, but the one they're talking about was apparently completely empty, and the Pokemon that suddenly appeared in the balloon and fell into the pool and ran off towards some person. That person must have been Gino, but what does it mean? Is it saying that there was a Pokemon inside even though the balloon looked empty? There's no way to explain that unless it was an invisible Pokemon. Invisible? That's it! That Pokemon must be able to turn invisible, which means... Brill?
An invisible Pokemon. Water drops at the bridge.
A bolt of brilliance!
Of course, I got it!
What are you thinking, Pikachu?
A bolt of brilliance! Tim, I figured it out!
The one who stole the mask from the bridge must be that invisible Pokemon. That Gino certainly has an interesting partner. Let's think about how they may have done it.
It's important we figure out how the invisible Pokemon committed the crime. Is there testimony that tells us when it got onto the bridge?
I'm also stuck up because when Lewis first met me, I was a spoiled rich kid. What testimony tells us when the room was infiltrated? This one?
That's it! The invisible Pokemon fell into the pool, and then it came in with a crew member while it was still wet. Got that? That's why the floor was wet when the crew member left. Now we need to figure out how it stole the mask.
I am not now, I promise. I'm just a violent person who is never nice, right, Rudy? Yeah, sure, yeah, she is never nice. I promise you that she has not been nice to me even once. And you won't ever hear me say otherwise. And I'm totally not being threatened by a knife as I say that. What testimony tells us how it was stolen? No?
No, that's not right. That's right! Somehow a drink disappeared. That must have been caused by the invisible Pokemon, too. I'll bet that anything that Pokemon puts in its mouth becomes invisible, which means the mask is in its mouth.
An invisible Pokemon hid it in its mouth. Now we know how the crime was committed. All we need to figure out is exactly which Pokemon the invisible Pokemon is. I wonder if it could be in Amelia's notes. Right, her hand-drawn Pokédex. Let's see if she'll let us have a look. To the lounge. To the lounge! To the loo! Amelia, can we have a look at that hand-drawn Pokédex of yours? Of course, but why? We're close to solving the mystery of the suitcases. Hey, Tim! Here it is. This must be the Pokemon we're after. Kecleon? Ah, yeah. I bet it's this Kecleon here. What about Kecleon? I don't know for sure yet, but I think it may have the mask. Let's see what it says about this. Let's see what it says about this Pokemon. It can become invisible, but it can't hide the zigzag pattern on its belly. It will reveal itself if it gets surprised. This could be useful. Tim, gather everyone.
Everyone, I have solved the mystery. Ha! I knew we could count on you, Tim. Please tell us who's
I
behind
know it's my
this.
destiny.
You got this. You know who did it.
The one responsible for the missing item is a certain Pokemon.
Pokemon? But how? The
But
captain
how?
assured us that he didn't see anything.
Right. Nothing suspicious entered or left the room. I'm afraid that you must be mistaken.
No, I'm not mistaken at all. I'll tell you exactly how it went down. This specific Pokemon can make itself invisible, so the captain didn't see it. It snuck into the room with the captain and Nosepass and committed the crime, while they were distracted.
Then, what happened to my bag?
The culprit still
What
has the
happened
bag
to
too,
my bag?
and is here in this room, as part of this group.
No,
And
that's
so is the
too
mysterious
loud.
Pokemon.
Tim, look carefully. You see it, right?
Who is the culprit? Gino.
I'll tell you the culprit. You, Gino.
What? Is this a joke? I don't know any mysterious Pokemon. Absolutely ridiculous.
You have the
you do.
mustache
It's
of a
Technion, and it's
of
right
a bad
beside
guy.
you.
What can I say?
Oh, the mask!
Is this some kind of joke? I don't know this Pokemon. And what is the mask doing here?
Still trying to play innocent, aren't you? Tell him what we know, Tim.
The secret auction.
Gino, you boarded this ship for a reason. To achieve your goal, isn't that right?
I don't know what you mean. I came for a vacation, not to achieve a goal.
You sure about that? I think the reason you're here is for the secret auction.
A secret auction? What are you talking about?
Right here's the proof. A list of all the items offered. It has the Henri Brothers recipe book. Coincidence? This is what you really wanted, isn't it? Do you remember what you said earlier? You were close to recreating the recipes of the Henri Brothers? Recipes that were lost forever? That was a lie. You were counting on getting the recipe book, weren't you?
What was I supposed to do, huh? I ran out of ideas for new menus. I need to amaze my customers, and that's a lot of pressure, all right?
Gino, why? You were a genius chef. I never expected you to do something like this.
No matter how talented you are, you'll get rusty if you stop trying to improve. Back to washing dishes for you. So Gino was the culprit, huh?
Yep.
All right. I guess that case is closed.
Gino was the culprit. We solved the case of the suitcase, but there's still more for us to do. We'll have to infiltrate the auction if we want to catch Keith.
I didn't expect there to be a secret auction on this ship.
I doubt I could get in, wearing a hoodie.
You know what? I'll go investigate. I brought a dress for conducting the
Love
interview.
how all they heard
you
was
go
Pika
alone? It's
Pika
too
pointing.
dangerous.
Don't
Yeah.
worry about me. I'm used to getting
I was
sued.
thinking that earlier, actually. He's all explaining and stuff,
If only
and
we could
actually
get
all they
past
can
the
hear
dress
is Pika Pika.
It sounds like it's a suit you need. Maybe my husband's jacket would work for you?
Maybe my husband's
But it must be very special to you.
Oh, it's fine. I'm happy to help you out.
That's so nice of you.
For an old
Lucky
lady,
you,
she's
Tim.
not very wrinkly. Hey, don't
For
laugh.
the wait, I'm ready to go.
Wow. Looking good, Amelia. Tim, look.
You look really great, Amelia.
Thanks, Tim. You look pretty sharp, too.
That's nice to hear, huh? The suit's more classy than you are, but hey.
Smash!
Oh, you're a very handsome young man. Oh yes, Pikachu, this is for you.
Huh? What's that? Ooh.
Pikachu, a tie. Miss Rose, thank you so much.
We're all set. Now let's go capture Keith. Wah, 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 wah. Show me Pikachu with the bow tie. Come on. Where is he? Ah, there we go.
Look at me. I'll bet no other Pikachu can pull off a tie like I do. Yeah, I'm way more refined than any other whippersnapper who tries it.
I guess it would have been weird if it actually went around his neck.
Don't forget, I'm a Pikachu too, you know. Watch. Thunderbolt! Coffee is a complex topic, Tim. But I'll share what I know.
Yeah,
with you.
we'll have it all the time now, I guess.
Detective Coffee Note number 29. A blend is when you mix together more than one type of coffee bean. You can invent a whole new flavor.
Okay.
This is it. We're sneaking into the auction. I'm a little nervous, to be honest. No kidding. We don't know what kind of tricks Keith might have up his sleeve, so let's be on our guard. Got it. But Keith. I'm sure Keith will come to the hall at some point. If I see him, I'll get a shot of him. Please do. It will be powerful evidence against him. About the auction hall. I wonder what kind of place it is. The hall is on the second floor of the lounge, behind the door guarded by Krokorok, right? That's right. They should let us through if we show them this ticket.
Well, what do you think? Who's the classy one now?
Lewis is awful at trying to
I hope
pass
that
art.
bow tie isn't too tight for him.
No problem. It's all in the name of fashion.
Crocker.
You either get that mini game or you don't.
Oh, what's up? Is there some kind of problem?
Crock. Crocker. Crocker.
What are you talking about? Why would you say I look shady? It's not true. You're very rude.
Crock.
These goons wouldn't know style if it hit him over the head. Tim, show him our tickets.
Here you are.
Yes, sir, thank you. Yes, very good. Please put these on once you're inside.
Crocker. Crocker. Crocker.
Oh, I'm tired. I am tired. As Mario would say.
It looks like Keith hasn't arrived yet.
Yeah, no sign of a guy with a ponytail. What's with the bizarre atmosphere of this place anyway? Tim, over here.
Wait up, Pikachu. Amelia, be careful, alright?
Yeah. I'll let you know if I see anyone suspicious.
Thanks.
All right. Well, at least these masks should keep our identities somewhat hidden. We're coming for you, Keith. Soon. Hey, Tim! Tim!
Let's check out the hall until the auction starts. He's on the lunch lady date mission. Ah, yeah, that was a fun one. She's the fun character. I don't think Keith is here, but it's hard to tell for sure with everyone's wearing masks. About the auction. If Keith is going to show up, it'll be when they introduce R. I'll have my camera ready. Yes, please do.
Crock.
About the auction. Crow! Hey, we're customers. Don't worry, we're not gonna steal anything. Croc! Don't look at me like that. Where's the trust? Croc!
Crocker.
Croc! Hey there, guard duty, eh? Keep up the good work. Croc! What's that? My tie is crooked. Is that really something security needs to keep track of?
Crocker.
Is there anything you would like to know, sir? Please feel free to ask me any questions you may have regarding the auction. Allow me to explain. In an auction, each participant puts a price on the item they wish to purchase. The item will then go to the person who bids the highest amount. The items for bid today are on the list that was given to you earlier. Oh, the one that Frillish gave me. That's correct. You can also see the actual items for yourself. They can be found in the display cases on either side of the hall. Allow me to check for you. May I see your ticket, please? My ticket? Sure. Here you go. Thank you, sir. It appears you are able to bid up to $90 million today, Mr. Farina. $90 million? Don't act so surprised, Tim. They're gonna get suspicious. Sorry, it's just a lot of money. Gino must have scraped money together, counting on that mask selling for a good price to give him a boost. He must have been really desperate to get that recipe book.
Hey, Tim! Tim!
90 million, eh? That's pretty impressive. Yeah, although it's not like we can use it. Weren't there 2 items that were gonna go up for bid before R? Huh. Wait, are you planning to bid on them? But this money isn't... We don't have a choice if we're going to protect all the stolen items. I'm sure Holiday will be able to sort things out later if we manage to win the bids. There you go with your ideas. Are you sure it's not because you just really want to take part in the auction? Hey, come on, just what kind of Pokemon do you think I am? Don't worry about it too much, and just let Emilia know when you're ready. Hey, what's that ruckus? Sounds like something's up for bid. Take part in the auction. Okay. Ah, I'm in control. Chandelure. Hey, could you get out of the way? We can't see what's on display. Shang. What's that? You don't want to move? Hey, are you admiring your own flames? Reflecting off the jewels in the necklace? Shang! Look at it being all daydreamy. I don't think it'll budge. Is there anything we could use to get its attention? I can't see the necklace. I wish it would move out of the way. It's completely enraptured by its own reflection. I don't think it even hears us. Maybe we can ask Emilia to flash it. This Pokemon here won't move from in front of the case, and I can't see the items inside. I think that case has a necklace in it, but why has it taken a shine to the necklace? I think it likes the way the jewels sparkle. We might be able to get it to move if we show it another shiny thing. How about my earrings then? I hope it likes them. Thanks, Emilia. Hey, Chandelure, how about these? They're nice and shiny. Sha? No good? Shang. Oh, you like them. Say thanks to Emilia. She gave them to you. Shang. What's that? What should you give her in exchange? I don't think Emilia gave you those expecting anything from you. Shashang! If that's the case, then you definitely want to thank her somehow. What if you insist? Oh, I know. Things might get pretty chaotic here. If something happens, you should help Emilia. Shashang! Thank you very much, Emilia. I think Chandelure is happy to have the earrings too. You're welcome. It says this is the goddess's necklace. Just look at how many jewels are on it. You'd think that it would be real heavy with all that. I bet wearing it's a good workout for your neck. Thank you. I can finally have a good look at the necklace. Are you after it as well? We don't need to bid for this, Tim. It's going to be shown after R. No, I don't have much interest in jewelry. Oh, that's good. Since you're not a rival, let me give you some tips. There are tricks to winning bids. You'd be wise to think carefully about how much you bid. There are 3 chances to bid on each item, and you're allowed to raise your bid by set amounts. 3 million, 5 million, and 10 million. I see, so you only have 3 chances to raise your bid. That's right, and in the end, the person with the highest amount wins. It is a good workout, I can confirm. I carry something heavy every day. Uh-huh. Rules of the auction. About competitors. It's also important to know about the competition. Gather as much information as you can about the people going after what you want. For example, I'm only interested in this necklace, that's why I'm here. Well, do you think you can spot your competitors now? That won't work. They'll never tell you if you ask directly. You've got a good instinct for this. Everyone wants to see what they're going to bid for up close, so your rivals should be around the display cases. The weight of motherhood. What did you think I meant? I had no idea, to be honest. My brain is mush at the moment. I'm really tired. I wasn't even thinking anything, trust. About the competitors' money. Another bit of information that would be very helpful is how much your competition is willing to pay for the item. Really? Really? Well, of course, what if you bid 10 million on an item when your competition only had 3 million? You'd be losing a lot of money, when you could have gotten away with bidding only 5 million. Oh, of course, just need your bid to be higher than the competition's. That's right, if there are a lot of things you want, you need to plan your bids well. You should figure out their personalities too, are they bold or cautious, for example? People bid differently depending on their personality, so you can use that to your advantage to win, but how could I find out their personalities? Just asking them directly won't do, of course. You should ask the people around them. Everyone here is regular, so we all know each other. Well, not who we really are, since we're all wearing masks, but still. Anyway, that's about all the advice I can give. Good luck. I don't care about the Mask of Antiquity.
Sure.
About the earrings. Now you can admire your flames whenever you want. Oh, I get it. You couldn't take the item on display with you, but you can carry the earrings around. At least you can have tomorrow off. Yeah, true. Well, I hope so, yeah. I'll probably sleep in the morning, but I'll be available in the afternoon, though. I'm glad, it seems really happy. I must guess the recipe book. Pikachu, this person is staring at the recipe book. I don't think she's even noticed us. One can't claim to be a connoisseur of food without having tried an Henry Brothers recipe. Have Pikachu scope things out. She's talking to herself. Pikachu, do you think you could go listen? Gotcha, leave it to me. 39. No, I can do more. I can pay up to 40 million. Got it, she's going to bid up to 40 million. Thanks. Yes, for sure, yeah. There will be time tomorrow. I don't remember seeing you here before. Is this your first time participating? About the Henry Brothers recipe book, about the lady next to him. She's a very cautious bidder. She raises her bid in stages like 3 million, 5 million, and then 10 million. She keeps that up as long as she has the money to do so. Since I won't be participating this time, I'll be rooting for you, newcomer. But do I want that? Or not? I'm just watching. I want it, but I don't have the money to afford it. Is that R? This cape, it's nice, very classy. It looks like this person's thinking about something, Pikachu. And he's muttering to himself too. About the detective's cape. It's wonderful, gorgeous. I must win the bid and complete my great detective collection. I'm counting on you, Pikachu. Leave it to me. That cape is mine. Let's see, I have $45 million right now. If I sell that piece of land, I can bring it up to 50 million. So 50 million, eh? Now I know how much money you have. The violin's been pulled from the lineup. This has never happened before. About the auction. Do you always participate in the auction? I do, but this time I was really looking forward to it. I really wanted the violin of the famous Karina Mitchell. But it's a stolen... Shh, Tim, don't mention that. People will get suspicious. I think I'll just watch the bidding this time. Kuruk.
Kuruk.
Mm. Okay, what do I do? I already spoke to everyone, no? I don't know yet, I was thinking I'd wait to see it for myself before I made up my mind. You're right, I've got to see it for myself. About the man next to him. He's a tough one and always goes for broke when bidding on things he wants. He always raises the bid by 10 million as long as he has the money, and things get way too expensive for me really quickly. I'd like to get the cape, but the man next to me is going after it, so I think I'll give it a pass. Well, I'm done, am I? The time before the auction starts, this is the most exciting to me. I always participate, but then I end up not being able to bid on anything because I spend too much time thinking about what to do. I've never managed to buy anything. Haven't I spoken to everyone now?
So this is what will be up for auction before Keith's turn. Let's go take a look at the people here before things are ready to go.
I just did!
Karok.
Yes, about the auction. My husband seems very disappointed that the mask has been pulled from the lineup. I'm sorry to hear that. Well, I'm actually relieved. Why is that? Between you and me, my husband makes it his hobby to collect different masks. Our home is just full of the things already. We really don't need one more. Ah, such a disappointment. Did you need something? I've heard the mask has been pulled from the lineup. I bet the owner decided he didn't want to sell it after all. It's such a beautiful piece. Chino? About the auction. Chino! It's fun for you because your partner looks like she's having fun. Listen, this is a dangerous place to be. Make sure to get out of here before if anything happens. Well, I'm done, right?
What's up?
Begin the auction. You're right, I think we've seen what we can here. Let's go find our seats. If we want to win the bids, we need to have a plan. We can only make a good plan once we know the personalities of the participants as well as how much money they have to bid. You got that? Yeah. Now, may I have your attention, please? Today I am offering a truly unique item. The detective's cape, worn by the famous detective himself. It must also have been stolen from somewhere. We need to recover it. Think back to the information we've gathered and plan your bids carefully. I'm counting on you, Tim. We've got to win this bid.
Now let the bidding begin.
Um... 20!
Any more bidders?
30!
There's still time to bid.
It would have been nice if it was already at 40 now, so I would only have to bid 3 more. 33 million.
Any more bidders?
43.
There's not much time left.
46. He won't go over it because that would
Any
make
more bidders?
56 and he doesn't have that much.
Item is now sold.
Thank you all for your participation. The auction is over.
Nope, someone outbid us. My cape! The next auction is about to start. Wait a second. If I... You did your math wrong. It said that it only increases by tens of millions. That's unfair. It gave me false information. Hold on, I want to try something. I'll reload my save file. I want to see if it saved right before the auction or not. It saved at midnight. I think that may have been just before I started talking to everyone. Well, I guess I can just talk to everyone again and skip the dialogue so I can get back to the auction. If not, you're gonna be screwed. Is that a bad thing? Hey there, you after the cape too, etc, 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 about the auction. Ah, wait a sec. Okay, excuse me, I'd like to try something. I'm gonna fast forward. Okay, let's speak to these people. Okay. Okay, she's going up to 40 million. Goes up to 50. But I think we're good to go. I'm gonna bring back the speed of the game back to normal. Okay, there we go. Detective escape. And then use a save state. There we go. That way if I fail, at least I can just restart. I'll do my best.
Now let the bidding begin.
Let's think. He's gonna keep increasing by tens of millions. 13 million. He's gonna go 23. Then I can increase to 26. He's gonna go to 36.
There's still time to bid.
Or maybe I should say 5? How much would that be? $28 million.
Any more bidders?
38. If I say 48 now,
There's not much time left.
he's only got 50 and he can only increase by 3 million. So he's not gonna be able to outbid me, no?
Any more bidders?
That's probably the cheapest I can go, no?
Item is now sold.
Ah, there we go.
Thank you all for your participation. The auction is over.
Okay. Well, that one I think I handled perfectly. So I'm gonna save. Great work, Tim. We've won the bidding. Man, I can't wait to try it on. Huh? The next auction is about to start. I will be offering today the recipes long thought to have been lost forever. That's right, the Henry Brothers recipe book. That's the recipe book. We should try to recover it.
Now let the bidding begin.
Let the bidding begin. Remaining 42 million. 18 million.
Any more bidders?
21.
There's still time to bid.
26.
Any more bidders?
31.
There's not much time left.
Now if I say 41.
Any more bidders?
She won't be able to do any better.
Item is now sold. Thank you all for your participation. The auction is over.
But I'm out of money now. The Henry Brothers recipe book. Yes, we won the bid. Good job, Tim.
Tim, you won the bid! I'm so excited for you! It looks like Keith will be the next one up. Just remain cool.
We made it to the auction. A detective's cape, huh? Alright, Tim, this way.
I'm sure you know who I am. The great detective, Pikachu! How did you like that? Pretty awesome, wouldn't you say?
Pikachu, what are you doing at a time like this? Keith is next. Hurry up and put your mask back on. Hey, calm down. Just a few moments won't hurt anybody. Right, now that we've gotten a bit of morale boost, let's do this. Yeah, because he's not gonna be suspicious of a kid and a Pikachu at all. No, sir. I mean, these are everywhere, right? Now that we've gotten a bit of a morale boost, let's do this. I'll get that necklace, just wait and see. Chino? The Pikachu, the black guy catcher. Yeah, I saw that.
Kuruk!
Kuruk!
Any news?
Are you ready? It's Keith's turn to be on stage. Yes, I'm ready.
This could be it.
Yeah.
Welcome, everyone. I have a very special item to offer you. This is the
I hope it made you laugh because I was dying. Yeah, That made me laugh.
It will draw out the full power of your Pokémon. Not only will R give your Pokémon tremendous power, but it will leave behind absolutely no trace at all once its effects are over. Perhaps some of you in the audience will recall the accident that happened a year ago at Fine Park. That accident was in fact caused by R.
Emilia.
Yeah, don't worry. I'm getting all of it.
All right, Tim. Now.
Excuse me. A question. If you use that chemical, is it possible to cause crimes without being caught?
Well, of course you could.
Oh, that sounds like false advertising, Keith.
What? Tell me who you are!
So we meet again, Keith. Now, you're coming with us!
We won't let you escape, Keith. You again. I'm surprised you made it this far. We'll follow you to the end of the world if that's what it takes to stop your plans. That's some big talk, but what do you think you can do? Your Pikachu can't use any moves, right? He's mocking us. No, Pikachu is only mocking you. And so what? We don't need any moves to capture you. Hahaha, well, let's see how long that bravado lasts.
Scar! Skorupi, keep them busy!
Hey, Tim! Tim!
Yeah, sure, now's the time. Keith ran off toward the lounge. Right, let's go after him.
Okay.
Keith was headed toward the lounge. We should go after him. Capture Keith.
I've been waiting for you, Detective.
What?
I want to show you what R can do. Have fun with the Krokorok!
What should we do?
Oh, that's it!
Perfect.
Ba-ba-ba-bam.
It worked, Pikachu.
Good. Now let's get Keith.
Yeah.
Noivern!
Noivern!
How many tricks does Keith have?
I'll see you around, Detective. Don't feel bad. You did the best that you could.
Oh no, he's gonna escape.
Tim, lift me up to the handrail.
What?
Just trust me. Come on.
Okay.
Here I go.
Skorupi!
Why must you keep getting in my way? Noivern! Skorupi, get over here!
Ruby.
Oh no, you don't!
Skorupi!
You'd leave without your
What are you
Pokemon?
doing?
You're not getting away this time, Keith!
How dare you?
Pikachu, Thunderbolt!
Oh no. I've got to do something right away.
I won't let you escape, Keith!
If I let go, you'll be going down with me too, you know?
Guess what? I'm willing to risk that!
Oh!
Shang! Shang!
Thank you, Chandelure.
Shang!
Oh my gosh. Are you all right?
Yeah, I'm okay.
You were so
Thank you for the
dashing!
rescue.
You're welcome.
Tim, that was great work.
That's so cute. Even Pikachu was worried about you.
What's she talking about?
You shouldn't be so reckless. You scared me.
I'm sorry.
Mm-hmm. Well, I'm glad you were able to capture him. Good job, Tim. We really appreciate your help. Thanks to you, the whole R case can finally be closed. I'm ashamed we weren't more help to you, but you brought peace to the city.
Thank you.
It's not over, is it?
What about...
Ah, you're wondering about Harry. Don't worry, we're still looking. You'll know as soon as I do. I promise you that.
Thanks.
Hate to disappoint you, but you won't be getting any information out of me.
What do you mean by that?
How am I supposed to know something about a guy who went and got himself into an accident? I can't imagine he'd be alive after going off that cliff, though.
Don't listen to him. I survived it, and I'm sure Harry did too.
Oh, Tim.
Go, take him away.
Well, I hope you all enjoy the exciting parade.
Don't worry about it, Pikachu.
Yeah. We've just gotta wait. We've captured Keith. Now that should close the R case for good.
Yeah, did we?
Tim,
It's a video, so it might be a bit glitchy.
Hey, Amelia. What's up?
you alright? I know you're worried about your father.
Yeah. But Inspector Holliday's looking into it.
That was quite a day we had, huh?
Yeah, it sure was. But thanks to you, we finally caught Keith. That's really huge, you know?
Oh, come on. You're really the one who was responsible for most of that. Anyway, that's nice of you to say. It means a lot to me. Honestly, I regretted covering the accident at Fine Park. I still do.
Why?
I guess
Why?
because of that, the park had to be closed down. And that
Why?
separated the Pokemon. Just because it's true, doesn't always mean that it should be broadcast.
Amelia.
Why?
I'm happy if I was truly able to help solve this case. Even in a small way.
Not
Why?
sad at all. Who knows what would have happened if you weren't there?
Oh, you exaggerate. Thank you. By the way, where's Pikachu?
That's a good question.
Undo your dress.
The fireworks have started.
Wow, they're beautiful.
I agree. So beautiful.
Ha ha.
So, do you remember your promise now?
Yeah. I promised you that I would retrieve your cells. And I also promised to destroy everything regarding R. And now I've fulfilled my end of the bargain.
No, not yet. Some of my cells are still out there. Somewhere.
Really? How do you know that? What do you mean, somewhere?
That I cannot say. I can feel them. That is all.
Feel them, schmeal them.
Man,
You're
I
full
hope
of
you're
shit,
not one of those
Mewtwo.
tedious types.
I cannot allow them to remain in the world. I must destroy them with my own hands.
Whoa, calm yourself down.
Always so
Humans cannot
dramatic.
be trusted. I have told you this. It seems you have forgotten that as well.
I
Thinking.
never heard anything like that before. Oh yeah, I knew you were the tedious type.
I would say that all of you are the tedious ones. I will simplify things. I can simply destroy everything with
No, wait.
You stopped me back then as well. The real you, that is.
What?
You were the one who told me that the human world could be tedious, which is why I trusted you to take care of things for me. But now, it seems that there are some humans who can be dependable.
All right. Well, just leave it to me.
Hey, Tim. Oh, there you are, Pikachu. I was looking all over for you. Sorry. I was talking to Mewtwo over there. What, Mewtwo? So you were able to tell it that you fulfilled your 2 promises of catching the culprit and recovering R? Well, yeah, I did tell it. That's good. Now you've fulfilled your promise, all we need to do is wait for Inspector Holiday to get information about that from Keith. The thing is, Tim, it seems like I haven't fully kept my promise just yet. Huh? According to Mewtwo, we're not done retrieving all of those cells. What? Does that mean there are some of Mewtwo's cells out there somewhere? Yeah, and we need to find them before something awful happens. To get things going, let's see what Keith had in his room. Yeah, okay, let's look together. Yet I can't believe there's still some R hidden somewhere. Mr. Goodman, we found this in Keith's room. Please show me. It says leading up to the finale. Let's give it a read. My dear Keith, I am very grateful for your assistance. My plan is in its final phase. I now need you to cause an incident bigger than anything before. I want you to consider the most effective location and time and plan this very carefully. All required information will be provided. Your payment will be as we discussed previously. Not a bad sum, don't you agree? Does this mean Keith was receiving orders from someone? Sure looks that way. Huh? Hey Tim, look at this. Someone's left a handwritten note there. It says about the dispersal locations and about R. Let's see what it says. About the dispersal locations, a location with the most Pokemon present, a location that is part of a GNN shoot. Does this mean they're going to spread R in an area that's got a lot of Pokemon and is being filmed by GNN? About R. There will be 3 kinds of R to disperse. The first 2 are ones we have tested, liquid R, gaseous R. The third is a new development we've made, capsule R. Liquid gas, and capsule form. They're trying to spread all 3. Carnival shoot information, huh? These documents have the GNN mark. Keith must have taken them when he was working at the TV studio. It shows where they're going to shoot the carnival from. It seems like GNN has set up cameras in 5 spots around the parade ground. The plan to disperse R and information on how the carnival will be filmed, huh? Wait, hold on, something's not right. We didn't decide on the locations for filming the carnival until after Keith had fled GNN. What? I've got a bad feeling about this. The document we found said all required information will be provided, right? What are you saying? Don't you get it, Tim? It could be that. How did Keith know the locations? There is an informant at GNN. I'm guessing that's the case, although it might be better to call this person the mastermind rather than an informant. I don't want to believe it, but... Well, it's Clifford, isn't it? Because in the movie, he's the bad guy. We don't have time to feel sentimental, no matter who the mastermind turns out to be. Keith was strangely calm, even after he was captured. My guess is he's already completed preparations for their plan. Either Keith's allies, or the mastermind himself could still disperse R. That's not good, we need to stop them. But where are they going to disperse R? Which location is part of the GNN broadcast and will also have lots of Pokemon? Oh, the note has today's date on it. What? That tells us everything we need to know. Where will R be dispersed? The Carnival Parade.
Of course! They're planning to disperse R during the parade.
That would be a disaster.
But
that's
how
why
do
they want to
have
do it.
GNN information? Keith shouldn't know any of this.
Good question. Could it be that someone inside GNN is working with Keith?
Impossible.
For now, let's focus on what we can do.
Yeah, you're right.
I wish we knew where they're going to disperse R.
Let's figure it out from the camera locations and the parade route. Baker can get that information for us.
Perfect. Sir, could we use your radio, please?
Sure.
I will continue playing. This is the final chapter, so depending on how long it is, we could be done today. Someone from GNN is trying to disperse R at the parade. We rushed over to the Baker Detective Agency to try to stop them.
Are you alright? Not much farther to go.
Yeah, I'm fine.
When did she have time to change?
No time for a break. Let's go.
Litigant! Slurpuff, slurpuff, slurpuff.
There's so many people.
If R gets released here, it'll be a catastrophe.
We have to hurry.
Only a bit farther to the office. The city is definitely different from usual, but you know where it is, right? It's on the floor above Pablo and Ludicolo's cafe, right ahead. I guess everyone's off to see the next parade. About the parade. True fans figure out the routes for each parade and plan to see as many of them as possible. Aren't you going then? Me? Nah, all that walking is too tiring for me. One parade's plenty.
Gotta hurry.
Let's hurry, Tim. The office is on the floor above Pablo's cafe. And where is Pablo's cafe? That's the one.
Mr. Baker.
Hi,
did you find that
Amanda.
information?
Yes. The parade route and a map of the city, that right? It's all here.
Come take a look.
Thank you so much.
Oh, thank goodness.
That's the Baker Detective Agency for you. They don't waste time.
Here's what we know. From these documents and your information, we should be able to deduce where the culprit plans to release R.
Right.
Perfect. Let's do this, Tim.
Solve the case involving R.
Let's take all the information that we got from Baker, put it together with what we've gathered, and figure out where the culprit plans to disperse R.
Hey, thanks for all the help back to the factory. You really were a lifesaver. Excel. About the R dispersal plan. We can count on you if something happens. You stayed out here without hiding just to tell us that. Heh, thanks. You were pretty reckless again, Tim. I'm sorry, sir. Still, it's thanks to your efforts that we've discovered the whole plan involving R. You've done well. Please don't mention it. So someone at GNN could be the mastermind behind all this. That would explain why they were so quick to report R-related incidents. Could it be that a Harry's accident? Yes, the mastermind could be involved in that too. Focus on this case for now, Tim. We should be able to get some info on Harry once we capture the mastermind. Right now, we need to figure out where they plan to release R. Yeah, you're right. It's a terrible plan for sure, but if we can pinpoint where they plan to use R, we may be able to stop the whole thing. Let's put our detective powers to good use. Let's try and figure out where they plan to disperse R, shall we? Yes. I've put up all the documents here. A map of Rhyme City along with the parade schedule. We need to put this together with the information we found on the ship to deduce where the culprit is targeting. Right, on the ship we found the R dispersal plan, plus information on the GNN shoot locations. Let's review the R dispersal plan first. Was there any information that could give us a clue? There is a capsule type R. They were going to use 3 kinds. No, I don't think that has anything to do with the current problem. Where the most Pokemon will be present. The culprit is planning to cause an incident where there are a lot of Pokemon. We should be able to figure out when and where Pokemon will gather from the parade information. Let's check the info about the GNN shoot too. Is there anything there that might help us reach a conclusion? The locations? Where they plan to film the parade, yeah. Blah blah blah, the rampaging Pokemon on GNN cameras. If R is going to be used, it will be used near the filming locations. This should let us figure out where R will be dispersed. Let's make notes of the map in the map. What we think.
Here's the map of Rhyme City. Draw in the areas where GNN is filming.
How would I know? Ah, okay.
One of these areas is where the culprit plans on spreading R.
Right in the middle.
Let's draw in the info about the parade that Baker gave us. There are 3 groups in the parade. So let's figure out where they'll be filming, and all the different parade routes.
Well, where they all intersect.
Here's the culprit's goal. To spread R in an area where there's lots of Pokemon. And also, to have GNN cameras broadcast it all. Where's the best place to do that?
My ass. Sorry.
Okay. The 3 parades will be meeting in the central square at 8 p.m. It's making sense now. The culprit must have timed things to happen then. Hurry!
It's the central square.
So that means, if they're going to release R, it'll be in the central square at 8.
Yeah, that's what I think as well. The parade's finale could be a major disaster.
Tim, it's already past 7 o'clock.
We're running out of time. Mr. Baker, I'll head to the square right away.
Sure. I'll be there very soon, too. But first, I need to get this information to Holiday.
Let's go, Tim.
Right. And you, Amelia?
Of course I'm going with you. We can't
And
let
you,
this
Amanda?
happen. Let's go find the culprit.
Yeah.
But what about Amanda? R is going to be dispersed at 8 p.m. There wasn't much time, so we rushed to the central square. Okay. Okay, this really is the finale.
The central square is a huge area.
But R must be hidden here somewhere.
We need to find it quickly.
We've got to investigate the plaza and find R. You remember the details about R in the docks Keith had, right? I do. There are 3 places where R is hidden, and each place is a different type of R. Emilia, we think the culprit chose dispersion methods that suit the various forms of R. We're going to search the square for areas that could be used to disperse R in liquid, gas, and capsule form. I'll try and find out what I can from GNN staff. Please do. We need every bit of help. We only have 30 minutes until 8 p.m. We should split up to search the square. Let's meet back here in 5 minutes. Got it, Amelia. We should go gather testimony too, Pikachu. Let's start with the folks on the right. Hold on, I'm gonna save. I probably don't need to remind you, but make sure you ask your questions casually. If people get wind that the square is being targeted, there will be a panic. Let's check the map for starters. I got the one they had in the office. Yeah, okay. Where are the 3 batches of R? What is it? I've heard that the Executor appearing in this year's parade have super long necks. I can't wait to see them. I bet they'll stick out if they really have such long necks. I'm excited. According to the pamphlet, they're supposed to come up the stairs over here. About the stairs. You see the police of officer over there. There's a staircase nearby. There's another staircase over by the fountain too. I just can't wait. I'm so excited about giving the Pokemon their treats. The treats? It's the reward for the Pokemon. At the end of the parade, if a wagon full of treats comes out, you can hand them out to all the Pokemon and get up close to them. Okay. Oh, you're wearing a red hoodie and you're with a Pikachu, so you must be the detective I keep hearing about. You can ask me anything. We received word. Everyone available on the police force is searching for the plaza. We haven't found anything yet, but we're going to stay on high alert until we do. Well, the fountain might be a good idea to spread the liquid form of it. No? Yeah, what is it about the parade? I really want to see the adorable Pokemon up close, so I've staked out my spot already. By the time the 3 parades meet, this area will be packed with people. Good evening, thank you for coming today. I'm part of the committee responsible for organizing the carnival. It's a relief to see that the parade will be a lively event. GNN is going to make it a highlight on their show after all. It seems like people have gone all out with the balloons this year too. Yo, what's up? About the parade. I'm in charge of filming the parade. I should be able to get good shots of both their Pokemon coming up the stairs as well as their progression through the square. Surely the liquid form will be in the treats? Like liquor, you mean? If they were chocolates? What is it? About the parade. I've always wanted to see the parade. I kept doing part-time work for months so I could save up to come to Rhyme City. I'm so excited I can barely sit still. So what am I doing? What do you want me to do? What do you want me to do? What do you want me to do? What you want from me? What you gotta do? So what are you going to shoot? The kid just said a wagon of food comes out for the guests to give to the Pokemon and they can get up close. Surely the liquid form will be in that food? That would make sense. That's the spirit. I've got to find that R quickly too. The gas form would be in balloons, I'm thinking. Oh. Conductor of the night sky. You're in charge of guiding the Volbeat. You can't get the rehearsal started because the other members haven't shown up yet. Oh, the only ones who ever come on time are yourself and the Volbeat nearby, huh? I'm sure the others will show up soon. Good luck with the practice. Volbeat? Volbeat. Volbeat. I see you fly following Illuminisi's lead. Huh, you say you got here first and you're the most motivated Volbeat? That's good to hear. The whole town is looking forward to the parade. Hold on, I'm gonna look at a guide. Just a sec. Blah 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 blah. Starting off with talking with the guy as he's excited to see Executor. But you really have to speak to everyone anyway, so... Okay. Da-da-da-da. Welcome, everything I offer is delicious, I guarantee it. About the parade... I had the treats. That's the guy. GNN is here to cover the parade, huh? Wish they'd run a story on my shop too, about the treats. The treats we give to the Pokemon at the end of the parade. Yeah, everyone who works at the food stall helps to make them, but mine are the best. Yes, about the parade. The parade is nice, but you've got to enjoy the food stalls too. I want to eat everything, but that's not very healthy, so I got to pick very carefully. Hey there, wonderful evening. You've got to live it up during the festivals. Maybe I should put on a pretty hairband. I'm already looking forward to the parade. The most exciting place to be is the central square. The 3 parades meet up here, so there's going to be a ton of Pokemon and people. Gather in the square. What's up? We're crazy busy setting up for the shoot. The executor will be making their way here, so we need to make sure we can capture their full height. Boom, 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 boom. No, can't talk to this guy. Hey, Mako. Remember, Tim, Mako's one of the GNN staff. Let's keep the stuff about R hidden for now, just in case. Today we're just going to enjoy ourselves. Thanks for helping with the video. Oh, don't mention it. You're not mixed up in anything dangerous again, though, are you? I mean, I guess you're safe as long as Pikachu is with you. You can just zap any enemies with electricity, right, Pikachu? Yeah, sure. Oh, come on, don't be so sullen. You're here for the shoot, right, Mako? Good luck. Yeah, thanks. Gonna give it my best shot. But with all the good smells drifting around, I'm actually getting hungry. Yeah, I know the feeling only too well, sadly. Well, speaking of hungry... I wish my phone was not so slow. I wish my phone was not so slow. Wish my phone was not so slow. Boom 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 boom. I bet this place is going to get crowded. We can't let them disperse R in a place like this. Reporting like she means it. Come in. Perfect night for a parade, don't you think? About the treats. Oh yeah, everyone running a food stall is helping to make the treats. One of the members of the organizing committee is going to come by and collect them all before 8 p.m. This year's parade is going to be fantastic too. It cheers you up to watch it. And it brings a bunch of customers with it too. It's hard to beat an event like that. I hope it gets here soon. Hey, welcome. About the parade? Oh, you're not a customer. Well, the parade is the pride of the city, if you ask me. And trust me, you'll have double the fun if you watch the parade while enjoying some of my ice cream. About the treats. You mean the treats we give to the Pokemon? Yeah, we definitely make them with all our hearts. Actually, the guy in the stall next door already finished his, I think. Not very friendly, but he certainly worked fast. What an odd guy. How so? Well, the best time to do business for us is once the parade gets going. We're going to get a ton of customers, but the thing is, he just wandered off. He had a bright yellow hat on and kept looking over his shoulder. Oh, are you the Tim I keep hearing about? Should I re-slit my right eyebrow? I don't know. Why do you want that in the first place? You've become quite famous among the police force. Inspector Holiday has nothing but praise for you. We've been searching this area, but I haven't found anything unusual. What is it? About the parade? Because it's always been slit. Okay. Fine then, I guess. I'm sure the parade will be fine, but I'm a bit upset with the staff setting up the square. My daughter asked if she could have one of the balloons, but the staff member said no in a very rude way, as if they were trying to intimidate us. It definitely killed the good mood we were in. I don't think I'll be able to forget that man in the yellow hat anytime soon. Still, no point in dwelling on it, so we decided to head for the food stalls. Nothing like a tasty snack to put you back in a cheerful mood. I just haven't been upkeeping it recently. Good evening, how are you? How old are you? 17? 6? About the balloons. There was a man in a yellow hat who was putting up balloons 4 at a time. There was a really pretty pink one, so I asked him if I could have it, but he said no. I guess the balloons are for everyone. We're going to the food stalls now. Daddy said he'll buy me a treat. That's it, I'm off on a photo hunt. Hey, what's up? About the parade. I live nearby, but I'm so excited about the parade I just couldn't stay cooped up in my house. Oh, yes? We're shooting the parade together with the Yama. They're covering it from above while I'm in charge of shooting it from here. Thankfully, the Volbeat are flying. It's a huge help for adjusting the camera. You need the Volbeat to adjust the camera? As a sort of marker, yes, the Volbeat are in the middle of a rehearsal and are flying the same route they will during the actual parade. So if you can shoot the Volbeat now, we'll be able to shoot the parade. I see, sounds like you're all set. You can say that again. Now all we need to do is wait for the real deal. It's so beautiful when the Volbeat fly along with the parade. Oh, Tim. Brad? Are you here as security for the parade? This guy's here too? No, Inspector Holiday has informed us of the current situation. I am searching for R together with Manic Trick. Manic Trick. It's Manic Trick as in a main. Okay. Excuse me. Oh gosh, I'm really tired. I'm counting on you, Manic Trick. According to the documents Tim found, R has a slight but distinct scent. Manic Trick's nose is surely sensitive enough to sniff it out. Just leave everything to us. The smell of R. Manic, about the search for R. Manic. I should just stay out of your way since I can't even tell the sense apart. Oh, come on, you need to chill out. I guess you still remember by my making fun of your sensitive nose at Capucci Island. Uh-huh. Good evening, what's going on? About the parade. I'm really looking forward to it. The balloon decorations this year are lovely. Oh, you must be Tim Goodman. We've received orders to cooperate with you as much as we can. How about that, Tim? You're starting to get famous. About the search for R. We've been told from above to search in this area, but so far we haven't found anything suspicious. Yes? If you want to watch the parade, this path leads to a great hidden spot. If you follow this path, it leads directly to the stairs on the other side. It's a great spot to get a view of the parade, but not many people know about it. It's a shame if you ask me. Yeah, okay, you get to exactly the same spot. Volbeat. What is it? I came to see the parade, but I've noticed a lot of police around too. I thought it was just for security, but it seems like they're looking for something. Was there some sort of incident? Yang yang. What's that? Thanks for helping. I don't think I saw you at GNN though. Do you know me? Yang yang. Your buddies told you that the weird Pikachu helped clear their names? Don't know why they would ever call me weird. Are you sure they're grateful? About the parade. What scenes are you going to shoot? Yang yang. Mostly this area plus the apartment windows around here. Oh right, I bet a lot of people are going to have their windows open to watch the parade. That'll be a good shot. I bet everyone who lives in these apartments buildings will be looking out. Sent you one when it was slit and one when it was growing out. Oh. Okay. Ah, yeah, I see it now. Okay. Nice. Personally, I look hot in the second photo. That was my reaction, actually. That was the reason for my reaction, if you're wondering. It was the second photo. I bet everyone who lives in these apartment buildings will be looking out. Yeah, okay. Okay. What's wrong? About the parade. There's more to enjoy than just the parade. Check out all the different shops. It seems like this plaza will get very crowded. Yeah, if you want to check out the shops, now's the time to go, before it gets crowded. There's a bunch of them set up just ahead. See, I told you I can dress nice when I want. Good evening, thank you for coming today. I already spoke to him. What's up? What is it? Okay, well let's try to solve the thing. Maybe. Where are the 3 batches of R? I don't dress up very often, but when I do, I'm just too hot.
Let's look for him.
What am I supposed to do? I've already looked everywhere.
Hey, Tim.
It's almost the time we said we'd meet. Let's go find Emilia. Where is she? Ah, yeah.
Tim.
I didn't notice anyone acting suspiciously among the GNN staff. How about on your end? Do you think you'll be able to find all the kinds of R? Other times, I look like a rundown mother. I'm not so sure that that's true, but I won't argue. If you say so, I guess you'd know better than me. Yes, we don't know exactly where it's hidden, but we were able to gather some information. We'll go search again once we think things through. Please let me know if you find anything. Let's organize what we know, Tim. Was there anything that caught your attention about the 3 kinds of R? As a liquid? What caught your attention? The treats. That's it, the treats! Carlos had mentioned in his report that R mixed into Trevenant's food was in its liquid form. Judging from the testimony we've gathered, it seems likely that there's a treat with R in it. So did anything else catch your attention? That will be used as gas. What caught your attention? The balloons. Of course the balloons! R was put inside the balloon to cause the incident at the theme park too. I think it's safe to say the balloons are a good place to look. There are so many balloons, how can we tell which one is R? Good point, but I think we can narrow down the area of our search by focusing on areas of the square that will be filmed by GNN. Did anything else catch your attention? Capsule? Alright, let's go find R. Give me a shout if you see anything suspicious. You know how to get my attention, right? It's the same as when you notice my signal. Okay. And then what? I'll save. Look at the guide, I guess. Okay, let's find balloons. Yang. Here there's one balloon. That can't be it then. I don't think there's anything here. He says... Don't think there's anything here. Don't think there's anything here. But it's the treats! Okay, maybe the balloons then. Hey, Tim! Tim! You think it's in this balloon? That makes sense. It's in front of the cameras and along the route of the parade. Let's go get Maniac Trick and have it check the balloon. It says it can definitely smell R. Good, the gaseous R is taken care of. Uh-huh. Let's leave this place to Brad and find the remaining R. Right. Hey there, Tim, what's going on today? I think I just heard you mention R. Oh, no. The media already knows. And who is this gentleman, Tim? This is Mr. Roger Clifford, a producer at GNN. Pleasure to meet you, I'm Brad. As you already know about R. You see, we received a report that some R had been planted around the path of the parade, and we're currently investigating, but as you can see, we're making progress in recovering it, so don't worry. Of course, I'm glad the city has such dependable police force. And there goes Brad, blabbing about R to uninvolved people. Well, Tim, I'll excuse myself now, but you be careful too, okay? After all, your Pikachu can't use moves, right? If things get dangerous, be sure to make a run for it. Okay. Run away if you're in trouble.
Tim!
Oh well, now Roger knows about R. Oh well, nothing we can do about that. Let's go let Amelia know we found one kind of R. Yeah. Okay. Come on, Rudy, you can do it! Hello there, Tim. Nice work on the ship earlier. Oh, Mr. Graham. I'm surprised to see you here at the parade, though. Is there something going on? No, none at all. I just wanted to take a little break. What with everything that happened? Ah, good thinking. It's the same for me. I wasn't in much of a mood to enjoy the cruise. He's the bad guy! He's the bad guy! After Jidon got arrested, so I decided to step off the ship and come here. I see. So this guy can be sentimental. But coming here was a good choice for me. If you're here, something exciting is bound to happen. And if an incident does happen, it'll be another huge scoop for us. What? I'm joking! And here I was feeling a little bad for him, hoping for a scoop. The eyebrow has been officially slit. Congratulations!
Oh, wow!
Found some R? That's amazing. That means there are 2 left. But where in the world could they be? Should we think about where R might be hidden one more time? Okay. Now the real question is, should the other one now be slit? I mean, if you usually only do 1, why make more than 1 again? Keep it the way you usually do, I say.
Yeah. Yeah.
Mr. Clifford's left me in charge of filming the biggest parade. I'm gonna do it. I am. I'm gonna show the whole world the city's parade. I normally do 1 because my hair should cover my left eye, but I've been putting it back recently. Hold on a sec. I'm gonna have to look at the guide for this. Okay, it's a food stand that has a yellow balloon by it. But not this one. Here? So this shop's treats may contain R. I agree. It does seem suspicious. Let's have Manic Trick check for us, okay? Okay, we're really close to the end now. You can smell R? Yes, we did it, Pikachu! Liquid R. Now there's only 1 type of R left. The capsule type. The same one Keith used before. Right, judging from how he used it, I think there's got to be someone in the square who is in charge of throwing the capsule R. Now that I think about it, wasn't there someone that people kept mentioning when we were asking about the balloons and treats? Told you in the treats. Yeah, this one we've already got determined, actually. It's the one in the capsules that we don't know about. A lady in a red dress? Did you really hear about someone like that? No, it was just my dream. A child with a hairband. What? A child with a hairband? I don't think that has any connection to it. A man with a yellow hat, yeah. We should look for him. Hey Pikachu, that person over there. Yellow hat, yeah, true. I can still dream about my sexy woman in a red dress. He's wearing a yellow hat. Is it him? What? Then we're bringing him in. Come on, Manic Trick. Manic. Were you listening to me, Neo? Or were you looking at the woman in the red dress? I was just... Look again. I only remember because it reminded me of that person who looks after Curious George. Okay. Where did he go? Pikachu, over there! Right, after him! Hold on, Pikachu. He'll just run away if we go after him like this. No, this is our chance, Tim. Look, the police have arrived. You're right. Now the culprit will only be able to run down the path to the left. Brad, we need your help. We're trying to corner that man from both sides. Very well, I'll move in from the left. You've certainly gotten more respectable, Tim. Alright, let's get moving. We're going to chase him down from this direction. Right, let's go. Yeah. And so the police should have stopped him from on the other side. You can't get away! Give up, you fiend. Get him, Manic Trick. Manic. Capsule R. Phew, that should be the last of the kinds of R. I don't want to admit it, but Brad and Manic Trick really saved the day.
We did it! We were able to find all of them!
Well, is that it then? Does that mean we're done? No, never mind. It's not over yet. Ah. I mean, I'm not gonna go to sleep just as I am about to be done with the game. That wouldn't make much sense. I'll just grit my teeth and stick with it, I guess, until the end. Inspector Holiday, perfect timing. We've just finished removing all the kinds of R. Good work, both of you, but I've got some bad news. Apparently there is one more location where they placed R. What? How do you know? He's with them. I just found out during Keith's interrogation. He just wanted to gloat, I assume. He told us because he thought we'd be too late to find it by 8 p.m. What? Blast, does Keith have to keep messing things up? And what about Keith? Did he have anything else to say? I've told you everything he gave us about the final location of R, but we did find out some other things during his interrogation. About the mastermind, the motives. Keith's motive for committing the crimes is simple. He was paid well. That's all he needed, apparently. He really is a pure villain. It makes me sick. I'm sorry, I wasn't able to find out anything about Harry's whereabouts. I see. I guess if anyone would know, it would be the mastermind. Even Keith doesn't know who the mastermind is. Keith was just someone who would carry out the orders received. This mastermind is a very careful person, using other people so he doesn't have to get his hands dirty. He's a coward, but I have a hard time thinking it could be someone at GNN. I know it's not an easy thing to stomach, but we've got to be prepared for anything. Keith said he received orders from the mastermind via letters and phone calls. Letters and phone calls? Apparently they came quite frequently. He said that he continued to receive orders even after his escape from GNN, and an order to hide the 4th placement of R came recently. All communication came from the mastermind. Keith said he didn't know how to contact the mastermind from this end. We're going to keep searching for the final location of R. I'm afraid I'll have to ask for your assistance in the investigation too, Tim. Of course. I appreciate it. Your presence is a boon to the police force, that's for certain. But if you feel like you're in danger, I want you to immediately contact either Brad or me. I think I will get started on this man's interrogation. Farewell, Tim. I thought we found the remaining R, and now it turns out there's one more hidden. Keith sure left us with one serious parting gift, didn't he? We have to find it quickly, but where could it be? I know we can narrow our search a bit. Really, you know? Right now, listen. We need to get our detective powers working. We found the liquid and gaseous R at the food stalls and staircase respectively. I doubt the culprit would hide the remaining R near those spots. So where else is left that would make for a spectacle if R was released? The fountain? My thinking exactly. Let's go check it out. Let's get moving. Tim, did you find all the kinds of R? I was able to find 3 kinds of R here, but I found out there's one more. It's information Inspector Holiday was able to get from Keith. Oh no. I'm going to do my best to find it. I think the final R is hidden somewhere in the square. I'll try and help figure out where. Please do. We could use your help. Alright, Tim, we need to find the final R. Give me a shout if you find a place where you think it might be hidden. More inside the balloons? No? The fountain, then? That's not a bad idea, but I think they wouldn't want someplace a bit... They would want someplace a bit higher to spread R from. There's a tower, isn't there? The clock tower, huh? Makes sense. It's tall enough, and it's definitely a landmark. Let's check inside. Tim! Is there R in the clock tower? Yes, at least I think so. We only have 10 minutes left. We should hurry. Boom, 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 boom. Hold on, I'm saving.
Oh, look at that.
This thing is huge.
And it could really cause mass panic, too.
We can't let this thing get triggered.
Amelia, there's not much time. Could you contact Inspector Holiday? We'll try and see if we can stop this machine.
Yes, absolutely. I'll make sure to get him here right away. Please be careful.
Disarm the R machine.
You ready? Let's do this.
Where should we start?
It looks like it's supposed to mix the liquids on either side in the central tank. This machine looks important. Let's open it up.
All right.
Wow. The culprit definitely put some effort into making this thing. Come on, let's disarm it.
Huh? You know how to do that?
I think I've got the basic idea. I know how to handle most varieties of machinery. So, let's do it. First, we need to take out these screws.
Are you sure?
Trust me, I don't call myself a great detective for nothing.
Cut the yellow wire. Ah, never mind.
Ah, it's this type. All right. Pull the cable connected to the machine.
Pikachu, the time!
Don't panic. This is... Tim, I've got it. The machine will stop if we push the 4 buttons in the order they light up. First, press the red button at the center, the one that's lit up.
Okay, I'm guessing you have 3 tries, so I'll save.
Stopped?
Yeah, we're safe now.
Standing in line to see the show tonight, and there's a light on.
You really did know how to disarm that machine, Pikachu.
Yeah, they had an article about this stuff in last month's detective journal.
What? Detective journal?
Yeah, that was a joke. All great detectives have this kind of skill.
No, they don't.
All right, time for a final thought. In all the cases we've solved, there was one where Keith tried to directly cause you harm. Which one was it?
Which incidents connect to the true culprit?
Yeah, that's right. You were involved in an
The black
accident
man.
that was all set up.
The
by
video
Keith.
said so.
But in order to cause that accident, Keith needed time to prepare beforehand. So how do you suppose he was able to do that? Is there a clue that could let us know? You're right. Keith must have been working with some kind of mastermind. That's how our information was leaked. There were only 3 people who knew we were headed to GNN. And I'm not including Amelia. Ethan, Roger, and then Mako. I think the mastermind has to be one of those 3. Is there any definitive testimony that shows us who it is?
What testimony connects to Keith? No?
Tim, think it through. What could be the connection between Keith and the mastermind?
That has nothing to do with it.
Tim, think it through. What could be the connection between Keith and the mastermind?
But I don't know then.
You know, Keith was the only one we told that I'm not able to use any moves. So,
Ah,
using that
that's why.
information, has got to be the mastermind behind all this.
And that can only mean...
A bolt?
A brilliance!
The culprit is...
Roger! We need to let everyone know.
Yeah.
Why are you in such a hurry, Tim?
Roger.
So he's the bad guy in
Amelia.
this one.
She's filled me in on what you're doing.
It's not the old
I
man.
understand you've captured Keith. And now you've managed to wreck my machine. That's quite an accomplishment.
Tim, don't bother with me. Just...
Listen up. Open the valves on
Tim,
both
he said
sides
he
of
would
the
rape
machine
me.
and
Help
start it
me.
up.
Roger, how can you do something like this?
Just get moving.
let go of me.
I just need to turn this handle, right?
Right. You completely destroyed the circuitry, but it can still be activated manually if you open the valves.
Clever of you to have a failsafe. By the way... Why smuggle R in the first place?
Are all detectives this inquisitive? To seize control of the world. For starters, I needed to make GNN the most influential TV station in this city.
Why are you targeting the carnival?
Less talking and more turning. But I suppose this will be our last conversation, so I might as well say. It's because I'm gathering data for R. There aren't a lot of opportunities where so many Pokemon are in one place. Besides, if GNN gets the scoop on the chaos, it'll help our reputation that much more. And once I accomplished that and GNN was in my power, I could use it to control all the information in Rhyme City, meaning this city is mine to rule. But of course, a plan like that needed money, you know?
That's so wrong.
What's wrong is you two interfering in my plans.
No, it's so right.
I have Mewtwo cells, fortunately, so I can make as much R as I need. Anyway, where'd that Pikachu go?
Amelia, over here, hurry!
Blast! I let my guard down this time. But your Pikachu can't use electricity, now can it? Which means you are no match for me! Noivern! Come!
No!
Tim, hold on!
Huh? What?
Its eyes are red. He must have used R.
I'm not sure. It seems too calm.
Very good, Tim. So what do you think of the new and improved R?
What do you mean?
This new version allows the Pokemon to recognize its partner. Do it, Noivern!
No!
It's trying to break the tank!
Not so fast!
Tim, stay back! I won't let you!
There we go. It's super effective.
Pikachu! Oh no! Pikachu, are you alright? Thank goodness. He's awake.
Bum, bum, ba, ba, bum, ba, ba, bum.
So I guess
That means the case is closed.
We still need to get the cells.
Yeah. This should be the last of them. It's over. You did good, Tim.
Thank you.
Let's go.
Who knows what would have happened if it weren't for you guys. Your help is much appreciated.
It's an honor. But, you know, we also had an awful lot of help, too.
Nah, it was your detective work that saved the day.
I'm so surprised. I never expected him. But if you told me that it was Mr. Graham, now that I could have believed.
Thank you, Mako. You know I can hear you.
Yeah, it's true. I
There
thought it
you
was
are.
him.
Just like I promised you.
Indeed. Thank you.
So, that means it's my turn now.
We don't have much time. Have you decided on which one to choose?
Yeah, I've made up my mind.
So be it.
Pikachu, what's wrong?
Pika Pika!
Mewtwo?
Tim, Mewtwo, it knows Harry.
Pikachu!
There is no need to worry. Pikachu is only asleep. He will awaken in time.
Hold on!
Your father, Harry, is still alive. You will find him eventually, provided you do not give up.
But what happened to him? Wait! Mewtwo!
Pikachu had passed out, so I picked him up and went back to my dad's apartment. I was exhausted and slept like a log.
What's up, Pikachu? What? What's going on? Don't you understand me anymore?
Pika! 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 Pika!
Oh no. Is it because you pushed yourself too hard yesterday to save me? Pikachu.
Blah! I got you!
No!
Oh boy! That was a good one!
No, that wasn't good.
Don't let something like that upset you. You're a detective.
I'm not upset. I knew it was just a prank.
Oh, did you now? Well, get used to it. I'll be taking care of you for a while.
Taking care of me?
Well, what's next?
Searching
For my father.
Hopefully, with the great detective Pikachu as my partner.
All right, now you're talking.
Well, that will be the Nintendo
go,
Switch
Tim.
game then.
Yeah. I've gotta admit, I was surprised. I didn't think you could pull off a Thunderbolt.
Thunderbolt? What are you talking about?
You don't remember? You saved my life.
Oh, yeah, that's right. I guess I do remember saving the day.
Of course you do.
More importantly, I made you tear up just now, didn't I?
Well, that was Detective Pikachu for the 3DS, and we're done. We'll get started on something different tomorrow then. Well, I did say I wanted to play one of the Mario and Luigi games next. So that probably will be the one that I get started on tomorrow. Thank you, Georgia. Good night to you too, my dear. I hope you have a good one. A very good one. According to your wishes. I gotta wait till the credits are over because there may be a post-credit scene. Ba 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 ba. Ba 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 ba. Yasunori Yanagisawa, I wonder if maybe he is one that made some of the cutscenes for later games. He is known for Detective Pikachu, Pokemon Channel, and Pokemon Colosseum. Okay. First game, Tetris 2 plus Bombless. Okay. He was the modeling manager for Pokemon models during the GameCube era, and later on worked on movie direction on the Pokepark and Detective Pikachu series. Okay. Oh, he worked on Earthbound. What is that? Detective Pikachu, Birth of a New Duo. What, but that's the same game? Yeah. That's weird. There were 2 episodes? What does that mean? Various mysteries in Rhyme City. The game's initial version, called Great Detective Pikachu, Birth of a New Duo, was released on the Nintendo 3DS eShop in Japan on February 3rd, 2016. And in 2018, this version of the game was removed from the eShop in Japan, and later that day it was announced that an expanded version of the game, simply titled Detective Pikachu, was scheduled for a physical Nintendo 3DS release worldwide on March 23rd, 2018. Oh, so the game is actually turning 6 years old tomorrow, as it happens. Huh. That's interesting. Okay, is it nearly over? I'll be happy when I finally get some sleep. Nothing post-credit. Ah, well. So that's the end of the stream then. Thank you so much for watching. I'll leave you to it, and I shall see you tomorrow with probably the first of the two Mario and Luigi games that are exclusive to the 3DS. I can't quite remember what title it is. Dream Team Brothers? I think it is. Yeah, well, we'll see tomorrow anyway. Take care of yourself, and see you next time, people. Bye-bye.